Join me as I take on the crazy challenge of navigating NYC traffic during rush hour and see if I can make it to my destination without losing my mind. NYC traffic, it's a reputation that precedes itself. We've all heard the horror stories, the frustration, the anger. And let me tell you, it's not just hype. As a daily commuter, I can attest to the fact that navigating the streets of New York City can be a complete nightmare. One of the biggest problems with NYC traffic is the sheer amount of time it adds to your commute. What should be a 20-minute drive can easily turn into an hour-long slog, and that's if you're lucky. Frustration behind the wheel is a given, and it's not uncommon to see people losing their cool, yelling at other drivers, or even getting into accidents. And let's not forget about the environmental impact, all those idling cars, spewing out pollutants into the air, making our air quality even worse. But it's not just about the personal frustration or the environmental damage. NYC traffic also has a significant economic impact. Think about all the time wasted sitting in traffic, time that could be spent being productive, making money, or simply enjoying life. And then there's the cost of maintenance, repair, and construction that comes with dealing with the fallout of heavy traffic. Of course, there are also the indirect effects, like the impact on our mental and physical health. Traffic stress can lead to increased blood pressure, anxiety, and even depression. And let's not forget about the sheer exhaustion that comes with driving an NYC dash. It's like running a marathon, but instead of getting a medal, you get a parking ticket. On top of that, there are the congestion pricing fees, the tolls, the parking nightmare. It's a never-ending cycle of expenses. And for what? So we can sit in traffic, going 5 miles an hour, feeling like we're trapped in some kind of urban prison. So what's causing this traffic apocalypse? Well, for starters, population growth is a major contributor. More people means more cars on the road, more congestion, and more chaos. And then there are the construction projects, the perpetual roadwork that seems to never end, the closed lanes, the detours. It's like the city is constantly playing a game of traffic whack-a-mole, where one problem gets fixed, only to have another one pop up. And let's not forget about the public transportation issues. When the subway breaks down, or the buses are delayed, or the bike lanes are congested, it puts even more pressure on the roads, making traffic worse. It's a vicious cycle, and it seems like no matter what we do, we can't escape it. But sometimes, you come across a visual that just drives the point home. I was driving down the Brooklyn Bridge the other day, and I saw a line of cars that stretched as far as the eye could see. It was like a never-ending parking lot, a sea of brake lights twinkling like stars in the night sky. And in that moment, I thought to myself, this is it. This is the peak of traffic chaos. But it wasn't just the sight of all those cars that got me, it was the sense of resignation in the air. We're all just sitting there, waiting, for the traffic to move, for the light to turn green, for the universe to align in our favor. And in that moment, I realized that we're not just fighting against traffic, we're fighting against our own sanity. In conclusion, NYC traffic is a nightmare, plain and simple. It's a challenge that we face every day, a constant reminder that we're not in control, that the city is in control, and we're just along for the ride. But hey, that's what makes it so relatable, right? We've all been there, stuck in traffic, feeling like we're going to lose our minds. So, what's your worst traffic experience? Share it with me in the comments below. And if you're new here, be sure to check out my other video on the craziest NYC neighborhoods you need to explore. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.